Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I began researching mental health and coming up with solutions to mental illnesses, and before I developed a case of schizophrenia, I was passionate about politics. And before I was passionate about political activism, I was quite passionate about environmentalism. So I cared a lot about climate change. I cared a lot about biodiversity loss, and I cared a lot about chemical contaminants in natural areas and in built environments also. But that political activism led me to pursue a degree actually in political science. So this is a little bit off topic for my channel, but I did write another book. So I wrote the book about the ultimate guide to depression and anxiety, which I highly recommend taking a look at that book if you know someone with anxiety or depression, or reading up about what the contents of the book are. Most of the contents are online and on my blog post, so you can get at it kind of a number of different ways. But this book is a political activism book. It's one of my friends described it as a political manifesto, kind of a brief summary of how a government should be run. So, and it's got a kind of obnoxious title, which is maybe befitting the current era we live in with politics as they are today. But I wrote it actually in 2020. So it was published in January of 2021. So I thought I should do a shout out for it because I think it's worth reading. And I will hold it up here. I'll hold up the hardcover copy. It's called In Defense of Hate, an Ode to the Whole Human. So that's the title, and I tried to capture people's attention from the title. So it's called In Defense of Hate, an Ode to the Whole Human. And I'll just read some of the back synopsis of what is in the book. And then I'll probably read the prelude also. So it says, hidden knowledge revealed, the secrets to how negative emotions can help you and society flourish into the far future, using the full breadth of our human psychology, anything from the gentlest love to the fiercest hatred, emotions that are still necessary for life to succeed, imparting the goal to leave positive footprints behind, imprinted on an endless continuum of consciousness. We are whole humans, neither too loving nor too hateful, balanced in the proper degree. So that, and then it goes on, this book was not made for a left-wing or a right-wing audience. It was made for those who search for truth, who dare to operate from as close to base reality as they can get. Embark on an exploration of life and politics, and a defense of the function negative emotions play in survival, as you set out on a ride of curiosity within defense of hate. So I'll read some of the prelude here. And here's the prelude to the book. Much has been written about the importance of compassion, a loving heart for all sentient beings, caring for the planet, loving the planet, protecting our future as a people, as a group, as the only known civilization yet conceived in this world of atoms, quarks, probability fields, and thoughts of every kind. But what if we were missing something? Skipping over an aspect of life that was all too important for creating a balanced view of how one should be? What if we forgot love's opposite? What if we forgot how to be angry, sad, and jealous? What if we had forgotten how to hate? Would the world be better off? Why exactly do we have negative emotions? Do they allow us to reach up to God, to be virtuous, saintly, close to the divine? We've come so far, yet threats stalk us still. How should we respond to these threats? Is more love the only answer? Welcome to the book that questions that answers the call of what it means to be a whole human. So it's a lovely read. It's very well written, and I've had a number of stellar reviews on it from friends and family. So I do encourage you to go out and purchase a copy, and it comes in paperback, which is a lovely version. It comes in hardcover, and it also comes in a digital copy too. So I'll leave the link to Amazon below, and it's also available on Kobo, and you can also reach out to me over email if you want a digital copy, but it's best to buy it from one of these distributors such as Kobo or Amazon. But I hope I think it's really worth reading. So I tried to put 20 years of political research and acumen. I tried to kind of distill that acumen and research into what turned out to be a 220-page book. And so it only takes 5 or 6 hours to read, but it has a lot of knowledge in it, and it's pretty pithy and succinct. So it gets to the point quite quickly. So it's good for those with short attention spans, because I find if you dwell on a topic for too long, I start getting bored. So it really jumps from topic to topic and fairly comprehensively covers political issues of today and tomorrow and of the past. It lays out a political framework that one of my friends described as kind of a political manifesto for the best way to run a society. So thank you very much for listening and watching, and do go out and continue to share my videos and subscribe and comment. And if you feel like purchasing a book, any support is always appreciated. So thank you very much. Bye for now.